Hi, pupils, and welcome to the channel Tanya's Polyglot. In today's lesson, we are going to learn the future plus time if clause. If you want to know of what I'm talking about or about what is this topic, please stay.
Welcome to Language Adventure with Tanya. Imagine exploring the world through its languages. Picture yourself strolling past the Eiffel Tower, diving into the rich history of Germany, or savoring the vibrant culture of Spain. Each language opens a door to new experiences, friendships, and understanding. Whether you're mastering English, dancing to Korean rhythms, or savoring French cuisine, every word you learn is a step on this exciting journey. Let's embark on this adventure together and unlock the beauty of communication across the globe.
If it's a clause and it's a conditional clause. This is a dependent clause that expresses a condition or hypothesis. It is often used to discuss possible future outcomes based on certain conditions being met. For example, if it rains, we will stay indoors. So, when do we use them? We will use them to talk about situations that are likely to happen in the future to show cause and effect based on a condition. Let's see some examples. If plus condition, we have a comma and result or result plus if plus condition. And we have here some example. If, you see, the main clause, if in red. It rains tomorrow. We can say that in blue is the condition, right? Comma, we will cancel the picnic. You see? In purple, we have the result. If it rains tomorrow, we will cancel the picnic. So this is a condition plus result. Then we have she will call you. You see, in black, we have the result plus the main clause if in red if then we have the condition she gets the invitation, then we have we will win the game if we practice hard, if he studies he will pass the exam. But don't worry, I know that maybe right now you are like, but what are you talking about? But don't worry. I have here some structure for you to understand a little bit better how this is. So keep an eye and pay special attention to these parts. We will combine time if clause with simple present and main clause with future. Do you remember that in the previous days we saw the simple present and yesterday the future? And if you don't, I recommend you to watch these videos on my YouTube channel. You will find them. So we have here time or if clause. We will use simple present combined to the future, right? For example, here, she reads a book every evening. You see, this sentence, the whole sentence is in simple present. Then we have but. This but is like to make the separation between the two words, right? But she will read a new book next week. If you see here, this phrase after but is in future. She will read a new book next week. And now listen the whole sentence. She reads a book every evening, but she will read a new book next week. Yeah, it's possible to combine two times. In this case, we previously studied the simple present and the future with will and going to, right? And if you didn't watch it and you are like, really lost right now, I recommend you to watch my videos about simple present and future for you to understand a little bit better and differentiate them better. So let's continue. Then we have here the main clause from the beginning, but with simple present, and then the future. Let's see. If it rains tomorrow, here we have the sentence in simple present, right? I'll stay indoors and read a book. Here, do you remember the contractions instead of using will? So there we have one. I'll stay indoors and read a book. This is in future. We can combine two times in one sentence, and yeah, this is possible in this topic. Be careful with that. Then we have the main clause. We will use future plus the simple present. She'll travel around the world as soon as she graduates. If you see here, we have the first sentence. She'll travel around the world as soon as she graduates. Here, it's like to make a change, right? Before it was the simple present from the beginning and the future after, but now is the future from the beginning and the simple present after. Then we have he'll volunteer at the animal shelter as soon as he finishes his current job. Now let's see this structure for you to understand a little bit better. Time if clause plus simple present, then we have the main clause. When I graduate from college, I am going to travel around Europe. If she passes her driving test, she'll buy a car. Then we have here the explanation. Some sentences have a time or if clause and main clause. We use the future in the main clause. We use the simple present in the time with clause. Then we have here main clause in future plus time of it clause simple present. She'll visit her family once she finished her exams. He's going to start his own business if he can secure a loan. We will see later this verb. That is another verb can, but this is a little more advanced level. But don't worry, we will cover it later. So now let's see more examples. We have here one structure. Main clause if plus the present simple plus the subject plus will plus the base form of the verb. If I finish work early, you see we have here a comma, I will call you. If it rains, we will stay at home. If the bus doesn't arrive on time, we will take a taxi. If they invite us, we will go to the party. You see? Here we are like thinking about the possibilities, right? If I finish work early, I will call you. This means that I am thinking right now in the present, but I'm thinking in the future possibilities, right? For example, if I finish work early, I will call you. Or in this example, right? If the bus doesn't arrive on time, we will take a taxi. You are like trying to solve one situation in the future, in the present, sorry, and thinking in the possibilities in the future, right? So, like, if this don't happen, what I'm gonna do, right? Then we have here a language note. If the time or if clause comes before the main clause, we use a comma to separate the two parts of the sentence. If the main clause comes first, we don't use a comma. The main clause uses will plus base form of the verb to express the future action. The subordinate clause uses the present simple to express the condition or timing, so pay attention in that part. Then we have here more examples. Main clause, future time, plus subordinate clause, and simple present. If plus present simple, subject plus will base form of the verb. She'll travel around the world as soon as she graduates. When we move to our new house, we are going to adopt a pet. If it rains tomorrow, I will stay indoors and read a book. She's going to study abroad if she receives a scholarship. If you see here, we have two options when it begins with future or simple present. And you keep making those changes. So now to clarify all this information and for you to understand maybe a little bit better, I decided to create this character called Fallon, you see, and she will use if plus present simple plus the subject plus will plus the base form of the verb. If you see here, she is like thinking about possibilities in the near future. She's thinking on her boyfriend. And everything in these thoughts are possibilities, okay? But she is thinking in the present to the future. Look, Fallon is saying, if I finish work early, I will call him. If we save enough money, we will go on a trip together next summer. If he proposes, like marriage, right? I will say yes without hesitation. If he doesn't forget, he will bring me flowers for our anniversary. If you see here, she is thinking about the possibilities with her boyfriend in the present to the future. So now, after all kicks on your brain, no, I'm just kidding. We will make an activity time to see if you understood a little bit better all this information that you are still proceeding. But don't worry, if you don't understood like any part of the video, I recommend you to rewatch it again until it's clear. So let's begin with the activity time. Yeah, I know. You are like, oh my god, but how can I solve all this alone? It's the first time that I see this topic. But don't worry, by the time and little by little, you will improve this part. Don't be afraid if you are like completely lost right now. By the time practicing and studying, you will understand better. So let's begin. Identify main and subordinate clause. In the following sentences, underline the main clause and circle the subordinate clause. We'll go shopping after she finishes her class. He'll send me details once he talks to his manager. I'll prepare dinner while you clean the kitchen. They won't decide anything until they hear from the boss. She'll buy the tickets as soon as she gets her paycheck. I know, it's a little bit tricky, so be careful, but keep in mind. If begins with future, what could it be? Main clause or subordinate clause? I don't know. I'll be reading those comments, so let me know down below in the comments what do you think of these sentences. Just one. And let me know in the comments what do you think that is the answer. For example, in the first one, we'll go shopping. It begins with future, right? So it's yeah, it could be. I know. I know that you know the answer, but I won't say it this time. I'll be waiting that you write in the comments what do you think. Then we have here after she finishes her class. This is in simple present. It could be subordinate clause. So what's the answer? I don't know. Write it in the comments. I'll be reading those comments. So take your time. I'm just waiting, expecting to read those answers. Is main clause or subordinate clause? I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments. Write it, guys. I'm waiting those answers. I'm waiting, guys. I'm waiting those answers. I want to read those comments. And here we have it. And you was like, scared, right? But I made it easy for you guys. If you see future, keep in mind and remember this always will be the main clause. We'll go shopping, he'll send me details, I prepare dinner, they won't decide anything, shall buy the tickets. If you see here, all the phrases started with the future. So it's main clause. And in blue we have subordinate clause. What it means subordinate clause? This means that the sentence will be in simple present. After she finishes her class, once he tells to his manager, why you clean the kitchen until they hear from the boss. As soon as she gets her paycheck, you see? And if, for example, you see from the beginning the simple present and then the future, remember the change between them. But you saw this video and you will easily identify them with this trick or tip that I give you guys. So, how it was this exercise for you? It was difficult or easy? I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments. Congratulations, guys! And I want to say thanks to the new followers to subscribe on my YouTube channel. And to the newers watching this, please don't forget to give a like and, of course, subscribe. Thank you to watch my videos. I see you tomorrow with a new topic. Don't miss it.